and girls, I have two stories for you today about plants. One is real, one is pretend. Can you figure it out? I'm going to start with this one. This one is called stems. Stems. It's written by Vijaya Bodak. Hey, she's the one who wrote the flower book the other day. She wrote the words, so she is called the author. But her friend Gail Saunders Smith did not draw the pictures. What did she do? She took a picture with the camera. What's that called? Not an illustrator, but a photographer. She took a photo. She took lots of photos for this story. Plant parts, stems. Oh, there it is. Table of contents. That means if we want to know just something special about stems, like stems we eat, we could just look it up on page number 16. But I want to know everything about stems, so I'm going to read the whole story. Plants need stems. Stems join the leaves and the roots of a plant. Most stems grow above the soil. Here's the soil. The stem grows up here. What grows underneath the soil? Those are those roots. Leaves grow from stems. Stems hold the leaves up to the sun. Leaves make food out of the sunlight. I remember we talked about those tiny green chefs inside. Stems act like straws. They carry food from the leaves and the roots to the whole plant. They like to deliver everything. All kinds of stems, tall, woody tree trunks, are stems, but they're covered with bark. The bark protects the stem. Look at that big stem on a tree. The tree trunk is the stem of the tree. Strawberry plants have long, thin stems. Look at those. They're super skinny. The stems creep along on top of the soil, kind of like a vine all the way across. Tulip bulbs are underground stems, and in the spring, leaves grow up from the stems, and the tulips bloom. So there's a bulb, kind of makes the stem underneath the ground, and then the leaves spring up from that. And then there's more of the stem there. Stems we eat. Some stems are good to eat, like the flowers that we would eat, cauliflower and broccoli. Well, celery stems are a crunchy snack. Hey, I have one right here. Celery, that's a stem that we eat. So is, do you know what this is? Asparagus. And asparagus is a stem too. Let's turn the page. Oh, that's right. It's on this page. Asparagus stems grow quickly. These stems are called spears. They're very sturdy. They don't even flop over. Like the strawberry stems are very skinny and they just flop over. Look at those asparagus stems. They're super sturdy, straight up. Wonderful stems, woody or soft, thick or thin. Stems help plants stay alive. They deliver the food and the water to the rest of the plant. Oh, look, it's a picture with labels. Parts of an oak tree. Oh, there's the beginning part. It's a little acorn. That's the seed. And then the roots grow down. The stem grows up. This is an old oak tree. There's a humongous stem. That's the tree trunk. And then there are some leaves. And then the acorns grow. And that's the end of stems. Now, real or pretend? Well, it had some clues. Photographs, a table of contents. Did it teach us something? Yeah, it taught us all about stems, right? So real or pretend? Yep, real. You're right. It's real. What's Mrs. Casamasa's library word for not fake, real? Nonfiction, right? Nonfiction. Well, that would make this one must be fiction, the opposite. It's pretend. Sunflower House. And actually, this could be real. It would seem kind of real. We call it realistic fiction. It could be real, just like the other book that we had the other day called Flower Garden. It could be real. It seems like it could be, so we say it's realistic fiction. And it's by the same author. Her name is Eve Bunting. She wrote the words, so yes, she is called the author. And her friend again, Catherine Hewitt, drew the pictures. So she's called the, illustrator. It's called Sunflower House. Look at that huge flower. That's a sunflower. It's taller than the boy. Sunflower House by Eve Bunting. Sunflower House. First, I pull out the weeds. Then I sow my sunflower seeds. This kind of sow means to plant. It says to set them in a line, but Dad says round and round is fine. So look, they're making like a circle. They're digging out the grass. They're throwing the grass into the wheelbarrow. I wonder what they're gonna do now. I give them water every day and shoo those pesky birds away. Go eat berries on the tree. These sunflower seeds belong to me. He planted all of those sunflower seeds in his circle. But guess who likes to eat sunflower seeds? Yep, the birds. So he's gonna shoo them away. Oh, look, there's the package that the seeds came in. The package says they're guaranteed. A mammoth flower grows from each seed. My friend Bernice says there's no way. You don't know everything, I say. Wait. Now, the first thing that grows from a seed are the roots. That's the part that you can't see. So you don't know, right? You don't know if it's growing or not. And if you go down to peek, you could hurt the roots. So you have to wait for that stem and then the leaves. The stems poke up, all ringed around a pale green circle in the ground. They're growing tall. They're growing fast. And oh my gosh, sunflowers at last. All frilly, yellow, big and bright. Mammoth is the word, all right. So what do you think mammoth means? Yeah, they're humongous, right? They're huge. They had to put a stake in there. You see what he's doing? He's tying the leaves right around the stake so that the leaves will stand up, and so will the stems, because these flowers are so heavy, they'll pull the stem right down. Their petals open wide and spread a golden roof above my head. My friends come rushing down to see the sunflower house, hand-grown by me. There's lots of room inside for 3. Mom brings us cookies and iced tea. But Mom and Dad can't fit at all. They're much too big and wide and tall. So there's the mom and the dad, but the kids can fit underneath. All summer long, the house is ours. We play in it for hours and hours. It's a castle. It's a cage. We're jungle beasts that roar in rage. Whoa, they're using their imaginations. My friends sleep out with me one night, bundled up and snuggled tight. Moon shadows shiver on the ground. The sunflowers whisper all around. Do sunflowers really whisper? No, it's probably just the breeze making the leaves rustle. They whisper songs of heat and rain and things too secret to explain. I see the stars play peekaboo and wish a wish that can't come true. I wonder what he's wishing that can't come true. Maybe that the night would last forever. Or the sunflowers would stay alive forever. But one day the leaves are tinged with brown. A flower comes tumbling, rumbling down. Next day, some more bend over and fall. And now it's not a house at all. So look, he's inside reading a book. And his garden is tumbling down. I wonder why. He was watering them. Oh, look. He's wearing pants again. Long sleeves. It must be getting cold. We tie it up with strings and sticks, and it's impossible to fix. It's gone. There's nothing we can do, not even with the glue-all glue. Trying to hold him up there. Wait. I wonder what they're noticing. There's still this puffy middle part that's filled with seeds, enough to start another sunflower house next spring with walls, a roof, and everything. It's neat to think when something's gone, a part of it goes on and on. It's such a super duper plan. We pick out all the seeds we can. Oh, a new project. Collecting all those sunflower seeds. Our pockets bulge. The blue jays come. The sparrows, the crows, they all take some. Oh, now he has plenty to share, right? We still have lots and lots to share. Now be aware, prepare, take care. Lots of rhymes in that one. Next summer, they'll be everywhere. Look at the seeds scattered all over the ground. So there was a little bit of a problem in this story, and that is towards the end, the sunflower house started falling down, right? But how does the problem get fixed? They collect the seeds, right, so that they can do what with the seeds? Plant them again next year. So even though the flowers are gone, they still go on. Just like you will. Pre-K will be over, but you'll go on to kindergarten. And all the things that you're learning in pre-K will help you learn more in kindergarten.